Hi, this is Karen on the Lake Stamper. How are you today? I'm out here in Michigan, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and if you don't have one and you'd like to purchase any of these items today, feel free to use any of my links below, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Also, if you haven't hit subscribe, please do so. All right, so today we're going to mix and match. I have the Tropical Escape paper products right here, all the Tropical Escape that you've ever wanted, and it's such a great day today that I thought let's do something summery, and I thought let's do the hibiscus, but let's do something even more fun and more exciting. Let's utilize our Magnolia, Good Morning Magnolia die cut, and I think this turned out amazing. Amazing. The stamping set also is just so cute. Obviously I used this little puncher in my last video. I loved it so much, I'm using it again. And then a nice little hello for inside. So today we're going to move these and I'll show you how to make the card. And I'll show you how to make the flower. If you're a big flower person like I am, this would be great. This is right up your alley then. It's an easy flower too. It's not one of those hard Cricut ones where you have like a million pieces and you got to put them all together and all that. No, it's going to be a lot more simple. So this was the pattern I use, a 6x6. It's obviously dual sided, and this is the hibiscus one I was thinking of also utilizing as well. But those are the ones that had the flowers on them. Now we also still sell the die cuts for this grouping, the Tropical Escape. So if you're interested in that grouping for the summer, it's a great one to have. So all right, let's get started. So I want to show you first off our regular size for our nice little card is an A2 size, and that is 5.5 by 8.5, and you score it right down the middle at 4 1/4, and I'll have that information for you. Okay. And once you have that, just get your bone folder out, okay, and just do a nice little fold, nice little crease there, and you're ready to rock and roll, okay? The next one is our designer paper series. Now this is the one I was talking to you about that has the hibiscus on it, and my designer paper series is at 4 by 5 1/4. All right, so that's an easy measurement, and I'll have that again. And then I'm using Rococo today. I'm utilizing the Tropical Escape and the Rococo. I think they still match fantastic. The Rococo size here is 3 1/8 times 4 1/8, and this designer paper here, I used a dual. I punched it up, is 3 by 4. So I am going to get this card ready, and then we're going to play with the flowers. How's that sound? So let me get my little snail it down. So what's everybody doing today? Taking it easy out in the sun? Is it sunny in your area? This is my birthday week. I know, it's a major week holiday. Yes, it is. My daughter wouldn't think so, but you know, I do. I've always loved my birthday. So now, there we go. Look at that. Nice and simple. Now, you don't even have to do anything. You could just put a sentiment and you could be done with it, or something really simple. You don't have to go to all the extremes, but it's a very nice base card. You could utilize any kind of cardstock and make this nice, simple start out card. I'm going to do the this way today. I was thinking of doing it this way, but I can also do it this way. So I think I'm going to do it that way today. So I have the hibiscus right side up, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's do and get this all. What I did is I have all the die cuts already ready, and I've already cut them out. Okay, so I want to show you which items I used in the Magnolia grouping. Now I used these leaves right here, the ones that are all separated. I love these. Can you see them all right? Let's see, yeah. And I utilized for the stamen, I used, there we go, this grouping here. See that? That's for the, there we go. And then I used these. I want to show you these leaves. These are the plain leaves, and what I did is I fussy cut it, and I'm not going to use them today, but I'm going to show you that you can still take some paper and fussy cut the leaves, because when you bend these leaves, they're going to be really pretty. So just to give you some idea of what we utilize today, okay? They're pretty intricate, so I thought I'd get them cut and ready to go. What I did is 6 leaves, all right? And I always give myself an extra in case I messed up. That's always important, right? Okay. And then I have the flower, and what I'm going to do with that flower today is I'm going to show you how to put this flower together. Now, I have 4 of the cutouts from the die cut. I only have 3 of these, but I want to show you which one I did twice. This one here I did twice, okay? And if you'll notice, this is part of the designer paper, and I cut it right out. I thought it looked really pretty. Again, that's from the hibiscus grouping, all right? This one is for the leaves, and the leaves I thought came out fantastic. I did it against the grain, putting the leaves this way, and this is how the leaves look. I mean, amazing. That looks really pretty, doesn't it? I'll put it on this side, maybe that shows you a little bit better. So the whole idea with this little flower here is to really group it all together and then make it look like, I mean, it looks real. That's how pretty it is. So these are the cards you go to yourself. You say to yourself, self, I can't give this away. It's too pretty. I know. So, all right. I'm thinking of myself today. Gosh. All right. So let's get started. So what I did is I used the Rococo stamp set, and whatever you have to smooth it out and give it that kind of that look. I just did it, all I did was I put a little bit on here, and then I'll show you on this. This is my, there we go, let's move that, and I'll just show you. In fact, let's move this. So I'm gonna get every paper messed up today. Here we go. This is much better to work on. So all I did was just pat a little bit down, because you want it, you really do want the area in the middle bigger. If you look at flowers anyway, the stamen in the middle is always going to have that kind of that blurriness of it. So I really think that's kind of a neat look. And also they're all going to be put together, so you're not even going to really notice everything. There we go. So what I did is I just edged the flowers. There we go. And see, look how pretty that is. Nice. And I had already gotten these done, so I wouldn't waste too much time today. I didn't want you to have to go through and watch me do all that, but you'll see that this one's the biggest, and it's okay if it's bigger. It's okay if it's as big as this, because it's going to get curled up and all this other fun stuff. So we've got our pieces already done, except for this little guy. I forgot about him. I'm going to just, if you can see that, yeah, okay. I'm just going to get a little bit in the middle. I don't need a lot, and I'm just gonna do the edging again. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because flowers aren't perfect, but they still are pretty. There we go. Now the first one I did using the Daffodil Delight stamp set, the ink pad, and I thought, wait a minute, why don't I use the Stampin' blends? So that's what I'm going to use with the middle part, and this is going to be Saffron, and I'm going to use the darker one. So I think that'll be really dynamite. So I've already done one of them already, see? And now I'm going to do the other one. There we go. And I just played around with the colors, and if it was like this one's, I don't want the lighter one. So I'm just going to, can you see that all right? Yeah. I'm just going to color it really simple. And and this is nice that I'm doing it now so it can dry. There we go. Okay, super. A little bit more just for fun. All right, so that takes care of the blending. All right, so you see this big piece? Who cares if you bend it? It doesn't matter because that's what you're going to do anyway. Okay, so some of you might have a bone folder. You might want to use that. I actually have one of these items here. I'd gotten this, I think, from Memory Keepers years ago. And if you have anything that has a roller on it, that's a great thing, because what you want to start doing is, if you can see this, is I'm going to do it on my embossing folder. And if you have an embossing folder, definitely use that. And I'm just going to start in the middle here, okay? And just start using the roller. See that roller? Okay, and I'm just going to start, and it's going to start folding up, okay, Anya? Now this is a thicker one, so you don't see it as quickly, so it's okay to bend it a little bit. And also, with the Magnolia and with the hibiscus, if you notice in the hibiscus, you see how the leaves go out? What we're going to do is, most people want to roll this way, okay? But you can roll this paper on the outer way as well, okay? And also, there's another way to do it, is just bending this, okay? You want to bend a little bit, just a little bit, and then you can fold it this way, okay? So bend, sounds like a workout, doesn't it? Bend, roll. Because these can be really time consuming, so you really, maybe I'll speed this up, and if I'm able to figure out how to do that, I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch all of it. But if you see what I'm talking about right here, just kind of, you can either go forward or let's go out a little bit, okay? And then again, use your little ball and just keep rolling it, and it will start, it'll start forming into a small flower, okay? That's all you want it. That's it. That's simple, right? So then you take your next piece, all right? And I'm going to take, yeah, just figure it, they go by largest, medium, and then the small, okay? So again, I'm going to use the roller, and I'm going to start rolling. See? I thought the pink would be really pretty, the Rococo here, and the edging of it, I thought it'd be really pretty as well. So, isn't that, see how it's starting to form? Even when I'm just doing the middle, that's all I'm doing. Pretty cool, huh? And now I can take my bone folder, which is right here, and if you've got one, easy. You can roll it this way, okay? Roll it out. Also, you're going to roll some of them in, and you're going to roll some of them out. And it's just really a matter of what do you like, okay? How does that flower look to you, all right? You know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so you can do whatever you want, right? It's your card. And see, I'm here with me, myself, and I. So we're gonna vote. Which way do you want to do it? I don't know. Whatever way looks good, right? All right. So I'm gonna do a little bit more rolling on this one, and there we go. See how cute that looks? Now it's just a little baby flower right this very minute, but it's gonna be something really special. Okay. So the next to the last one, which is, this is the tiny of the one, okay? We're gonna roll that, and you can, again, use any kind of color stamp that you wanna use for the inside of the flower. I just thought it was a pretty color. It really goes with the paper, you know, so, and it looks summery, and it looks like a hibiscus to me. You know, I don't think the Magnolia police are going to be out. So, all right. So while I'm doing this, I want to tell you, it's my birthday week. I am going to go up north. It's one of my favorite things to do, and the weather looks very promising, and I'm very excited to get away and enjoy a little fun in the sun, and that'll be very nice for my birthday. And there we go. See? Look how pretty that is forming. Isn't that pretty? And I'll show you what we're going to do with the bigger one after we get all of them together. But right now, look how cute that looks. And another thing that this looks like, I don't know if you noticed this, if you have a pond, I used to have a pond at my older house I used to live at, and it looks like a lily pad. It could be any kind of flower you want it to be. You know, that's why I wanted to mix and match some of these. So you're not just set on only using, you know, the Good Morning Magnolia paper. It's beautiful paper. I love it. But let's do something else, right? So again, I'm doing on the away from the paper, and again, some of you might want to do towards the middle. Okay, it's up to you. Also, a little bit of a bend in this. And it doesn't matter how much bend you get on these. It's really, it looks like a flower when it's done. It really does. There we go. I know there's a lot of flower in Cricut. If you guys have Cricuts, I have done some on there, and they're very detailed. There's a lot of pieces. And I did a rose, and I thought it was going to take the whole damn night, really. So, okay, all right. Now, when I put this together, where's my tweezers? Yeah, there we go. I usually will put them opposite so that all the leaves are showing, okay? So let's do this little guy again. He didn't get as much as I would have liked. And so I'm just gonna, again, maybe I'll use the bone folder instead. And because he's the biggest piece, I really do wanna maybe see how I'm kind of putting it in half and doing a little bend in that leaf. That's all I'm doing, all right? And it's really trial and error. If it looks good, great. If it doesn't, then just do it a different way until you get what you want. Because this is Whisper White cardstock, and it's pretty thick, and it's a good quality paper, so it's gonna hold its own. All right, perfect. All right, so look at that. See how the shadowing? That's so pretty. Now, you'll see this is the last piece, which is the print that I used, okay? Which is this hibiscus print. And I thought, why not use the print? What we're gonna do is we're also gonna take the stamen, and we're gonna roll that up just a little bit, okay? Not a lot, just a little bit. And also, you can also take your roller and just kind of take the middle of it. If you can see what I'm doing right there, just take the middle and just roll it, and see how it's starting to come up and turn? That's so cool. And then we're going to take the roller on this one as well, and see, he just starts, they get really excited, and they start to turn up, which is what I think is so cool. Now, when you're doing this, and I know you probably can't see it. I'll try to bring this up so you can see it. Okay, see that? I'm going to do it so it's every other, so the little one is in every other, so it really shows off, okay? Because this is a flower that's, you know, just opened up. It's a brand new flower. It's not a dead flower, right? That would be bad. Okay, and then see, here's the leaves that I did. I fussy cut the leaves with this die cut here. I just wanted to show you since I've got it up here. And these are the die cuts I used for this paper right here. Okay, so, and there we go. Simple. And then the pieces for my flower set, have disappeared on me. Oh my gosh, I got them really quick here. They're right here, all three. So really, it's the 3 pieces for the flower, depending on what leaves you want to use. If you want to use this leaf, which I think is pretty cool, or if you want to use this die cut with this die cut, and then make 6 of them. I made 6 leaves for each of these, but you could probably just do 2 if you wanted to. So there we go. So let's get this together, shall we? So I tried all kinds of different glues. I've got this. I got the fine tip glue from Stampin' Up. I've got the snail. So I'm going to try something different today. I am going to try my little dots and see if I can't, maybe they'll stay this way too. So it's just an idea. I just thought I'd try it. And the glue can be rather messy, but it does stay. I mean, that first one of mine, I glued it. So I just want to see if this will work. And again, you're going to be, still working on this flower even though it's together. So that's why I'm trying to see what other items we could use for glue besides the wet glue. So that's what I'm trying to mess with right now. So I think I like these guys. So let's try this out and see how it works, okay? So my next one, I want to use this little guy that this is the 3rd layer of the flower. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to be right on Lake Michigan. I'm very excited. I'm going to bring a book. I'm not going to be stamping, and I'll be reading. I might have a cocktail or 2, and hopefully good weather. And maybe George Clooney will be there. I don't know. It could happen. Okay. I know I'm dreaming. All right, now look at this. So far, so good, right? Look. How exciting, huh? I know, it's just a flower, and I'm ecstatic. So let's, again, now see how I'm taking this flower and I'm going out, okay? And the same with this little guy here. I think that's the second layer, okay? I'll say second layer so you guys know. Again, it depends on what you like and what your style is of flowers, okay? So the last piece, before I do this, I'm going to put the little guys in the middle. Okay, I should have asked Siri exactly. I think this is the stamen of it. Siri knows everything. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these seem to work really well. So, and just play around. Okay, so I've got the dot on that. I'm just gonna make sure it's sticking. Same with this guy. Wait till you see the leaves on this. When you put the leaves on, it's amazing. It really is. It makes you feel like so accomplished, like, oh my gosh, look at me. Wow. Makes you want to like publish a book or something because you think you're so hot. And I think I did a fantastic job on that. So, okay, but before I do that, that's right, I wanted to do this first. So I'm liking the dots, or zots, I don't know what you call them. So, okay. Look how pretty that is. See how that just, oh my God, that's so pretty. See, and this flower will never die because it looks so gorgeous because we made it. Okay, so I'm gonna put another one in there. Okay, I should have just did it this way. They grab onto your nail polish if you have nail polish on, so you have to kind of watch it. Okay. Oh my God, that's so cute. So cute. Okay, now they're all together, and I do like using the dots better. I think it's easier to handle than the wet glue, so nice. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And then what I'm doing is I'm just taking the inner, the last tier here, and I'm just folding it in half just a little bit, just to kind of give that leafy look, okay, so it's more three-dimensional. And then the next one, that's this is the third layer, this is the fourth layer. So the third layer, I'm kind of doing the same thing, but yet this last layer, I'm really bending it down away from the petals, okay? And again, I can actually bend this one a little bit as well. And then again, if you think you need more ink, just to, you know, kind of give it a little boost there, definitely add some more. And you know, every flower is going to come out different, so that's what's so cool. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. I wish you guys could see it really up, really here. It's so pretty. And I don't even have the leaves on it yet, and I don't have my middle faceted. What I'm going to use is I'm going to use the gold faceted. These are my little gems here, and I'm going to use the biggest one. So I think that'll be just perfect. Did I use the big one on that one? I sure did. Okay, where's my, there we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so the grunt of this flower is done. So now we're going to do the fun part, which is the leaves. Now, also with the leaves, you can also roll these up a little bit, okay, because they're not going to be like perfect. So, but just kind of watch it, because if you're using this die cut, I mean, it does have, you know, it is a little bit more frail than if you were using maybe one of these full paper ones, okay, which are kind of cool too. Tiny, 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 but definitely could use those. You could actually layer these if you wanted to. This is another idea I was thinking of. You could just layer that. That would be pretty too. So, all right. So what's everybody else doing this week? Any plans? Getting ready for July 4th week? What's going on? You know, it's supposed to be great this whole week because it's my birthday. So I did put a request in, so the weather's going to be good because of me. So you're welcome. Okay, let's get some of this. Let's see how these do with the leaves, okay? Let's see, I shouldn't do it that way because leaf is going on this way. Okay, now you literally have to put one at a time on. Just what I do is I go in the back and I literally did a V in each of these corners, okay? So a V, you know, like eyeball it. That looks good. And I just did one part of the V on that. And then the next one, same thing. Hope I got tape on that. Yeah, it's on the wrong side. Oh, it's on my hand. Ah! There we go. Oops, need some more. See, that's the only thing about the dots. It does take a little bit more time, but they do stay on. I like that. See? See my little flower? And you know, it's two different sides. So you could use this side if you'd wanted to, if you didn't want to use the grain, if you wanted to be, you know, a little bit fun. I mean, you could definitely use this color as well because it looks pretty cool. See? That looks cool. I like that. I'm just going to do the more traditional, but I think this is just as cute, actually. I didn't think of that until just now. That's what happens. Creativity just, you know, 24/7. I want to thank a lady by the name of Cass. She was very kind and said nice things about my YouTube videos, and she's got a card coming her way. So I hope you enjoy it, and it's going out tomorrow. So yeah, if there's anybody that's interested in having a card made by me, and there's one that you like, just send me your address via my email, and I'll be more than happy to send out a card. I think they make people feel better, and it's just nice to get a card, isn't it? There we go. I'll have my email below, so you can just copy and paste it and use it in your email. Oh my God, look how cute so far. And there's 4. That's so cute. And you know, if you wanted to be, you didn't have to be perfectly, you know, symmetrical. If you wanted to just do 5, you could do that, you know. So I did 6. I thought it'd be even, and so that's why I did what I did. But gosh, it's so pretty. And again, the last part of this little flower right here. Yep. And then let's get one. I always have one just for, you know, backup. One and done. And let's put it on the right way. Last but not least, right? It's like watching glue dry. I'm so sorry, you guys. There we go. There we go. We got it. Oh. And if it looks good on this side, you know it's going to look fantastic on this side. And it does. It does. Look at that. Who's got the cutest little flower? I do. Oh, I'm killing myself today. All right. So let's go back to, I'll move this because I don't need it anymore. And we've already rolled it. Let's go back to the card now. Yeah. Now, a couple things that I did do. Hopefully I didn't put any stamps. I did this for the inside of the cards. Okay. What I did is I used leftover. When you cut your designer paper down to 4 by 5 1/4, you always have a little excess left over, and so I just did 1 inch, and then this is obviously 5 1/4, and I used the stamp hello, and it came out just darling, if I do say so myself. So we're gonna do it the long way. Okay, so we're gonna do this way. Look how pretty my flower is. Oh my gosh, and it goes with the hibiscus too. I mean, really, look how cute. So we have this little guy here. We have our inside, okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to stamp with my little, here we go. I already punched it out. I'm gonna do Thinking of You. All right, which is right here, Thinking of You. And let's see if I can do it without messing up. Right, no pressure. Let's not do it upside down. Right side up for you guys, but hold on. I usually like to do a practice because God forbid I mess up, right? So let's do practice. I'm glad I practiced. See? Perfect. Okay. And remember, if you make a mistake, you can turn it over. No one's ever gonna know. Perfect. Nice. I'll let that dry for just a second. All right. I also did it in Rococo color. If you got, let me shut my stamps up. I did it in this color. It was okay. It, you know, didn't like, oh, I have to have it. I thought the black would be, the memento color would be a lot better. So that's why I used memento. So let's definitely put this right here. In fact, you know what? Let me just do one more, just in case, because I like to just to make sure that I did it right. My T looked a little bit off. It looked like I moved. That's much better. The T on the other side looked a little blurry for some reason. That's like, what did I do? I didn't even move. But, all right. So we're gonna let this dry for just a second, and let's get some pop-ups, okay? I'm gonna move these away. And there we go. And I'm going to, there we go. All right, where's my pop-ups? Cool. See, this wasn't a hard card. It is, getting all the pieces together is probably the only thing you really want to work on. Getting all your pieces all together, and then it just goes really easy. You know, that's probably the hardest part of this little flower. And doesn't it look like it? See, it looks like a lily pad too. It's whatever flower you want it to be, except for maybe a rose. So, because then someone would say, "Oh, I don't think you garden." No, you don't. Okay, so this one here is the one I'm letting, no, this one's fine. So you'll see what I have inside. See, nice. So I have an extra one just in case I mess up, which is so important because sometimes I do. I know, I'm not perfect. I try to be. Okay, so I think that one's dried. So the first thing I want to do is I definitely want to put just one of the flat dimensionals on here. I had them right in front of me, right? Of course, they're missing now when I need them. Okay, so I'll use this one instead. I love when I get everything organized and I go, oh, now they're gone. They just walked away while I was filming. That's lovely. Okay, so let's use this one here. I did have some ready just in case, but I wanted to use a little bit flatter. I would probably hand give this card out. I don't know if I would definitely mail it out. You could, but I would definitely want it to be packed a little bit. But it could be mailed out. I mean, what the heck? Just might be a little flat when you got it. But see how pretty that is? Look. That is pretty. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Definitely use the dots on them, or the zots, or whatever you want to call those little guys. I think they did a great job sticking together instead of using the mini glue here, the fine tip glue pen, which I love, but it is a little messy, so you got to really watch it that you don't get too much all over the place. So let's use my little saying here, because I got it nice and pretty. Thinking of you. I'm going to put it right here. That looks perfect. So make sure I'm gluing on the right one. This is the wrong one. See, that was the wrong one. So I'm gonna tape right over it. Perfect. Perfect. This is so pretty. These are really, really pretty. I mean, I'm liking this a lot. These are so pretty. And then inside, let's take one of these. And this might be a card that you just wanted to say hello. You were thinking of somebody, and you just wanted to write a note instead of, you know, having some, you know, major thing on here. Just a little note from yourself, and something that, you know, you were thinking of somebody. I think that's a really nice thing to do. And It's nice to have a little bit of open space because you can't really write on the Rococo color. Well, you could, but nobody really could see it, so it's just nice to have this, and it looks more finished. Nice. Look at that. Look at these two gorgeous, gorgeous cards. If I must say so myself, gorgeous. Again, using the Good Morning Magnolia bundle here, and using the die cuts that go with Good Morning America. We did, we mix and match today, you know. We used Tropical Escape, and we used the hibiscus, and we made our little magnolia look like a hibiscus or a lily pad, depending on what mood you're in. So if you, again, if you don't have a demonstrator and you're looking for one, feel free to hit subscribe, and you can shop on my site 24/7. So please, you know, check it out, and my links will be below with all the information to make these beautiful cards here today. I'm really in love with these. I am in love. So take care, and if you want a card, just send me a private email with your address, and I'll be more than happy to send you out a card. Have a great afternoon. Talk to you later. Bye.